Hi, Max.
Hello.
Thanks a lot for being here with us.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, we are very happy to have you. We are at the very heart of the Hellfest festival, a huge festival in France and in Europe too. My first question will be about the very beginning. Do you remember your first guitar and what brought you to music?
Yeah, my first guitar was a Brazilian guitar. I don't even remember the brand. It was horrible. Piece of crap. I remember that we nicknamed it Podreira.
Yeah.
In English means the rotten.
Okay.
Because we used to go like this on the neck,
Yeah.
and piece of wood will come on your finger, So it was horrible. But it was the beginning,
Okay.
You had to start somewhere,
Yeah. Yeah. So later on, now you play on the ESP LTD guitars. Could you explain what led you to this choice and to speak a little bit about the work you do for the signature model too?
I was with in the beginning. I tried many different guitars. Like I tried Jackson for a little bit and Ibanez, and then I was with BC Rich with Sepultura for a couple years.
Of course.
And then after I finished with BC Rich, I was with Gibson in Brazil. I made a deal with Gibson for 3 years. And I play ESG, which I like very much.
A lot of guitars.
And then after Gibson, it was ESP. Then I started working with ESP, and it's a great company.
Yeah.
I get along really good with the guys that does all the things for me in America, the custom-made guitars.
Yeah.
And we design now 3 guitars for me. We had the SG model Viper with the Brazilian flag, more
beautiful,
more popular model.
Yeah.
And then camouflage with the Warlock type, and now the kind of Explorer type that I've been using on the last tour.
Yeah.
They also made the Cavalera Conspiracy guitar, red one, custom made. I'm using on this tour, which is beautiful with the logo on it.
Yeah. How do you work with the team? Your ideas?
I call them. I tell them like the Brazilian flag guitar was my idea. I send them a picture of the Brazilian.
And they try to be very focused on what you want.
And in fact, there's one guitar that was a mistake. They thought the Brazilian flag was only the rectangle, and they made the guitar black instead of green.
Yeah.
So I have a black flag, Brazilian flag, which is a mistake. But normally I work really good with them. I give them ideas like the camouflage guitars ideas, and I've been working on designing my own guitar. So that's gonna be next.
Yeah.
I'm gonna design my own body.
Yeah.
So I'm working on that right now. So that's gonna be the next guitar.
Okay.
I make.
We'll wait for that.
Yeah.
Of course. To speak about the last album, Blunt Force Trauma, maybe an album more, how could you say that, more aggressive, more direct. How did you manage this album with the band, or?
We wanted to make it a heavier album, more aggressive. We like Inflicted. We thought Inflicted was a very good first album, but I thought I can take Cavalera metal to the extreme, and little by little we're gonna take more extreme and more extreme. So this is just the beginning.
This is the way you want to.
I want to make Cavalera very, very metal and very extreme and very brutal. That's why I like to play with Ego, is energy.
Yeah.
More than technical. Technical don't interest very much.
Yeah. Is it an album? There's the studio album, okay, but you're going to play this album on stage,
right?
And seems that on stage it will be nearly the same. It's really energy.
We switched the songs a little bit. They changed a little bit from the original version because live is different. You have the crowd participation, and I want to have the like a new song like Killing Inside that everybody sings the chorus, which is very catchy. I try to get the whole crowd singing that with me, and it's very cool that we do that, So I'm glad that we have songs like that, but then we also have songs that are just made for circle pits, like Thrasher and Torture, that just fast. So it's just circle pit and just go crazy, just brutality.
Yeah, okay. Just to conclude, maybe a few words for the Hellfest community in front of this camera, if you want to have some words for the Hellfest.
Yep. Well, hello Hellfest, Max Cavalera, Cavalera Conspiracy, wishing you Great festival, great to be here in France. I love the French fans. I think it's going to be a great show tonight, and I wish I can come back next year again and be part of this great festival. Yeah. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time, Max.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure.